Today we're going to take you through completing a QLeave notification and payment form and making a payment of the QLeave levy. The first step you'll need to do is go to the QLeave website. You'll click on the link for Building and Construction, and the form itself can be found under the Levy Payers section. So let's get started. For those who've completed a notification and payment form before, you'll notice some changes have been made to the new version of the form. The first one is that you can now save the form for later use. You can also email the form to either yourself or someone else, such as your finance department for payment or for a client to complete their relevant information. Let's start from scratch. You'll only be required to complete a QLeave notification payment form if the total cost of work of your project is over $150,000 excluding GST. If it isn't, don't complete this form. Let's select yes and continue. A notification payment form will only display sections that are relevant to you. If you're an individual or an owner-builder filling out this form, we'll ask for your contact details and your postal address. However, if you are a company, partnership or trust, we'll ask for different information such as your ABN. This is the case throughout the form and for all of the different entity types you can select. Please note that all fields marked with an asterisk are required to be completed. Let's complete the form as an individual today. We will ask for a description of your project. Some categories are provided for you, but if they don't fall into this list, you can provide the description yourself. The project owner is the person for whom the work is to be done. If this is the same as the contact person in the previous section, tick the box and the details will be filled out for you. Enter the address of the project, the approving council, and the lot and plan description if known. If a private certifier has been appointed, enter their relevant information. If you're filling out the form as an owner-builder, we'll ask for your owner-builder permit number and the total cost of work on the permit. If you don't have an owner-builder permit, please contact QBCC. We will also ask for your principal contractor details, including their ABN. If you don't know the principal contractor details at this point, you can select no and advise QLeave after you've completed this form. Let's continue. Please enter the total cost of work in whole dollars only. Whether or not it is excluding or including GST will depend on the start and finish date that you've entered in the previous page. Once you've entered the total cost of work, the QLeave levy will be calculated for you at the bottom of the page. Depending on the entity type that you've chosen on the form, some exemptions may be available. These will only be displayed if you have selected that entity type. In this case, for an individual, there are none displayed. The final section will ask you to declare that all the information you provided is true and correct, and that you're digitally signing this form. You can pay the QLeave levy via three options: credit card, or if you need to pay later, you can pay via either EFT or request an invoice be emailed to you. Please note that if you select one of these two options, then you can also request whether confirmation of notification and payment be sent to you once QLeave has received your payment. Let's select EFT and submit the form. Once submitted, we will provide the bank details for QLeave and you'll make payment of the applicable levy via your normal internet banking. You may require an invoice be sent to you in order that you can pay the QLeave levy. In this case, select Request an Invoice, answer whether you'd like confirmation to be sent to you, and note that an invoice for payment will be emailed to the contact person that was listed on this form once QLeave has received your payment. If we make a payment by credit card, we'll be taken to a payment portal where we can make payment. You'll notice that details from the form have been filled in and you'll be asked to select whether you'd like to pay via Visa or MasterCard. Let's enter some test details in so that we can proceed to the next screen. And payment is complete. Your notification and payment confirmation will be sent to you via the email listed on this form, or you can choose to download a copy of the form or email this to either yourself or to another person. The confirmation itself looks like this. This is the confirmation you'll provide to your private certifier. If you have any additional questions about completing the form, you can contact QLeave via phone or email.